Hello friends, in this video we are going to see about intracapsular cataract extraction. You would see the steps in this intracapsular cataract extraction. The first step in this intracapsular cataract extraction is superior rectus suture. You have to consider this operation, this image is seen from the superior pole. So this is the cornea and this is the inferior pole and this is the superior pole. So this one is the superior rectus muscle. So superior rectus muscle, they are making a suture in it, and the superior rectus suture you can clearly see. Then this is the first step. You have to make a superior rectus suture, which is also called as bridle suture, because you have to get a downward gaze for this operation for better visualizing the uh, limbus and other structures here. So the next step in this is conjunctival flap. A conjunctival flap is made using scissors, and then this conjunctival flap can lead to bleeding in this area. So hemostasis is achieved by wet field or heat cautery. Okay, this is the second step. Then this conjunctival flap is extended till this region, that is from this is a superior pole. So here it is 12 o'clock, here it is 6. This means this is 10 to 2. So the flap is extended from 10 to 2 o'clock. This extension is made using a razor blade knife. This is called as partial thickness screw or gutter. This is called as partial thickness screw or gutter. The next step, corneoscleral resection. So this limbus region, that is corneoscleral, this junction is resected. This resection is made using a keratome. Then after this resection, then the iris is resected. This is known as iridectomy. Peripheral iridectomy is done using a scissor known as Wecker's scissor. Wecker's scissor is used to do this iridectomy. Then the lens inside the capsule is delivered out using different methods. The lens delivery can be done by various methods. This methods includes Smith-Indian method, cryo extraction method, then capsule forceps method, irisophake method, and wire vectis method. Different methods, there's a different way of removing the lens from this lens capsule. Then we would see the next step, which is formation of the anterior chamber, because in this intracapsular cataract extraction, the lens in this intracapsular cataract surgery, the intraocular lens is placed in this anterior chamber. So the formation of anterior chamber is done. Then implantation of this anterior chamber with anterior chamber intraocular lens. Intraocular lens has various parts. Here the intraocular lens is inserted into the anterior chamber, and based on the position of placing this intraocular lens, it is called as anterior chamber intraocular lens. After placing this anterior chamber intraocular lens, this region is filled with viscous material so as to reduce the pressure between the anterior chamber and angle. And then after positioning the intraocular lens, the incision is made at the sclerocorneal junction, and then the conjunctival flap, which was made at the starting here in the second step, it is also closed using incisions, and dexamethasone of 0.25 ml and gentamicin of 0.5 ml is given as a subconjunctival injection. This is because dexamethasone is given to prevent any inflammation in this region and to prevent any complications and faster recovery. And gentamicin is for preventing endophthalmitis and other bacterial infection. Then patching of the eye. After finishing this suturing and everything, the eye is closed with a cotton cloth, and regular examination of the eye for any complications after the cataract surgery is seen. Thank you.